now that are showing up in your life. It's like sacred contracts, commitments. There's some kind of commitment that's coming. And look at this kindred partnership. And I feel like in this relationship, you're both teaching each other a lot and learning. Hello, 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 my dear Scorpios. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be doing a reading for the end of May. So we've done a lot of extra readings here. Watch this if you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Today, let's just go straight into tarot. I'm not even going to do any intro. Links to private readings we do have right now. I believe if you're watching this in May, there is a closing sale for my shop and closing and sale for my shop. So links to everything in the description box. And yes, let's see what's going on. Our VIMEO tarot class for beginners also available on on VIMEO. So yeah, everything's in the description box. And let's see, guys. Let's go straight into tarot. Oh, sorry, there's a card from a different deck here. Your first card, ooh, interesting, the moon. The moon. We have the Hermit. We also have here the Hanged Man and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting like there is this moment, and I don't know, you could watch this anytime in May, really, even if you discover this later, you know, fit this message when it needs to fit. With the Moon card, what I'm getting is that there might have been a little bit, like, it could be a certain area of your life. It doesn't have to be love, but I feel like there's been some kind of confusion that you've been trying to figure out. Maybe this is something that started right around eclipse. Maybe it's something that culminated right around eclipse, and you've been trying to figure something out. It's almost like, yes, you can kind of sort of see the path forward, but it almost feels like there's just so much going on, and maybe you did not see it before. And it's almost like there's this feeling like there's a lot of things you need to attend to at once. Now, if a lot of things come up, like let's just say there's so much going on at your work and you need to sort out some finances and you need to sort out some friendships and you need to sort out, I don't know, some things in your house, travel plans. Like if there is a lot of things seem like they are happening at once and you need to sort everything out at once, take it as a good thing, as a good sign. Don't be like, oh my God, why is everything going so crazy? Why do I have to deal with so much stuff now? Don't look at it that way, but look at it more like the way, I am getting out of stagnation. Like, especially if you've been stagnant in any way and you wanted to see more movement, more progress towards your manifestation, towards your desires. Even the things that seem kind of like shitty and uncomfortable right now, maybe they're not shitty, maybe they're just kind of like a lot of different things you have to deal with at once. Think of it as like as a good sign, because it means that everything is moving, everything is aligning. Like maybe you will have to sort some situation out and it will immediately propel movement forward. So with a Hermit card, know that you're going to get on top of this, you know, like on top of all these affairs that you need to attend to. And with the Hanged Man, I'm just getting like, in this moment, don't try to fight anything, just do what you need to do, because I'm getting like all this, you know, all this weird time that you maybe have been in, it's over now. There is, with the Ace of Cups, a new beginning, and it almost feels like it's not just a new beginning. Okay, in love, I'm dating a new person. And by the way, this happened yesterday or 2 days ago when I was recording your previous reading, Scorpio. There was 555 on my clock, and it's not even the right time. You know, it's not 555. No, it's like 10 a.m. now. But I'm seeing 555 on my kitchen stove. So again, 555 showing up 2 days in a row, I believe, for your reading. To me, it means a big change is coming. So to me, like, I'm reading Ace of Cups here as not even like, oh, okay, new relationship, new opportunity. No, I'm just getting there is a whole like chapter in life. It's like, wow, I am in a different place. And I feel like sometimes for Scorpios, this could be like a new beginning. Because Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, is in your 6th house that deals with a lot of like problems, issues, day-to-day environment, debts, work, co-workers, enemies, even maybe some kind of disputes. For you, sometimes when everything, and this is astrology secret that I never heard anyone actually teaching this way, but sometimes actually what I've noticed for Scorpios is that Actually, when everything seems to be like a lot of problems suddenly come out of nowhere and you have to attend to everything and you have to sort out everything, this is when the new chapter begins. As weird as it sounds, like sometimes this time period of like where you have to attend to so many different things at once and you have to like sort so many problems at once is actually a good sign, because this is a new beginning. If you like look back at your life at all the times that you guys had maybe to deal suddenly with a lot of things, some kind of maybe even dispute with a friend would come up, very often this kind of short time period propels usually a new relationship that's coming up, some kind of maybe new contract later on, some kind of new chapter with your clients if you work with clients. Like observe, in your own life and tell me if it's true or not, because I am getting that all the stuff you've been sorting out, Jupiter is ending its journey in Aries, right, in your 6th house, just entering Taurus now. It's almost like, yeah, it's like we've dealt with all the problems and now there is a whole new chapter. It's almost like you might find yourself, honestly guys, like suddenly relocating, suddenly just like you might not even like see this coming, but it's like suddenly there's opportunity that you did not even did not expect. Something you don't expect comes up. And I know 7 of Swords usually is like this card which seems to be like more negative, but I'm seeing this as just a lot of stuff that happens in such way which you would have never predicted, would have never guessed. Like different things, one thing leads to another. And with the King of Swords, I do get that there might have been people before you had to deal with who made it harder for you than it should have been, maybe. I don't know, like let's just say a boss should have given you a promotion already, that, but they made you work extra hard or whatever. Or maybe some kind of situation you are dealing with where some kind of authority figure also decides, in some kind of situation related to you. Again, it might have taken either longer or they were extra, how you say, scrupulous, something like that. Don't even use this word. I don't know. It came up in my mind out of nowhere. Scrupulous? Scrupulous? You know what I mean? Hold on. Scrupulous. I never use this word, so it's so strange that they're showing me this word. Scrupulous. Jesus. Scrupulous. I hope I'm using the correct word. Yes, diligent, extremely attentive to detail. Yes, somebody was...
Scrupulous.
Okay, scrupulous. I'm learning new words with this. Scrupulous was some kind of situation related to you. Again, I don't know what it is, but honestly, in a way, I don't know how, but it is kind of a good thing because it leads to your desired outcome. Maybe because of that you had to sort out some things. So maybe even you decided, I'm not going to be at this job anymore, I'm going to go somewhere else. With 4 of Swords, there is going to be a time of rest, I feel like, where it's almost like you've done everything you could, you chill out now, and new opportunities come. New opportunities for finances as well. Let's see finances specifically, how it works here. Page of Swords. Okay, let me see. We have 9 of Swords. There has been something you had to resolve. Okay, Strength. Something came up that you had to resolve. However, I'm just getting here with Page of Swords, 9 of Swords, Strength, and 6 of Wands. Whatever situation you might have had to resolve, maybe you had to renegotiate some old, I don't know, like debts or something with your paycheck or something like that. Whatever it is, you've been worried because you're like, oh my God, I don't want to deal with this anymore. With Strength card to 6 of Wands, you're going to win. It's like, and it's going to happen very fast, I think, for a lot of you. This summer, you will just see victory after victory after victory. The only thing you need to do is to be like logical and not procrastinate, because what I think might have created for some of you, if there were any kind of issues or delays, might have been you also procrastinating on acting on some things. So that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, look at this. And it's beautiful because you are right now being prepared to enter the stage where you have way more than you need in terms of finances, in terms of abundance. Some of you might even share it with your soulmate. For others, I feel like you will have more than you need, and you will also have soulmate who will be like your relationship partner, whoever you're in a relationship with, who will be sharing with you, who will be giving to you. Let's see, 3 of Cups. Yeah, because it's not like if you are right now in some kind of, I don't want to say struggle necessarily because that's not what I'm seeing, but if you just feel like, oh my God, I have to deal and process so much stuff and attend to so many things, it is a very short time, which I don't know how it's related to your soulmate situation and all other situations in your life. Somehow that exact situation where out of nowhere maybe you had to deal with a lot of different things and issues, that exact situation is what propels you towards finding better friends, community, and just being in a celebratory mode. I feel like this is coming like very, very fast. Yeah, like look at this Hierophant. 5 of Cups and 10 of Cups. It's almost like things turn around for you very fast. And this is very typical when, you know, we are in the time period where there were eclipses in our 1st and 7th house. This is also very typical because when Uranus is transiting your 7th house, it could literally be a situation where, let's just say, like, I'm gonna hypothetically tell you, obviously not situation for all of you, it could be like you're married to one person and some really shitty situation happens. You're very disappointed, or marriage, relationship, you're very disappointed, and then boom, out of nowhere, like next week, you meet the love of your life. You thought, oh my God, I'm so stuck on this person, I'll never love anyone again. And then boom, next week, out of thin air, you know, you find someone else, they propose to you next month or something like that. Obviously exaggerating, but you know what I mean? It's like this is where things turn around very fast. And even though there might have been some like unexpected crises or situations like this, everything turns around fast. The thing is, like, for you, it's important to not overthink it, because what could sometimes keep you stuck, let's just say in a place where you don't want to be, or in a situation pattern where you don't want to be, is, let's just say something undesirable happens, and with the 2 of Swords you're like, start right away assigning meaning, value, right? Oh my God, everything's going wrong, here I am again, blah, 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 you know how it goes, right? If instead of assigning meaning, so let's just say something happened, you had to pay something, or something happens like with a friend or whatever, like with your loved one, if instead of being like, oh my goodness, like everything went to shit again, if instead of going there and like blocking yourself and kind of like getting very, you know, like defensive, if instead of that you look at this with curiosity and think about, how does this thing that just happened actually part of my, you know, they call this in the manifestation community, bridge of events, bridge of incidents towards your desired outcome. How could this be, you know, maybe like something happened at your job, how this could be exactly the thing that leads me to the life of my dreams and my soulmate? Because think about it, very often, you know, when we look back at our life, we go one space instead of other, we seem to make that mistake, but it leads us to our fated events. And with Page of Wands, I just want you guys to approach everything with curiosity, no matter what's happening. Okay, let's see what else. Because with the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, some of you are like, also, okay, this is a message again, you guys obviously use your common sense, but what I'm seeing here, some of you are like, I have to attend to all the, like, you know, material things. Maybe I have to like work so hard, like money wise, I have to figure out so much stuff. Maybe I should postpone travels. Maybe I shouldn't go on trips. For some of you, there's like an opportunity to travel, but you're like, I don't know financially if it's not that you cannot afford it, but it's more like, is this the right investment of my time and money? And again, obviously I cannot tell you whether it's right or not, but I'm just saying that if you're postponing trips in, like, because you feel like you're not sure how you're gonna travel or whatever, I'm not, okay, again, sorry, I have to hide this. I, again, use your common sense, but I'm just getting the things and situations are turning around for you so fast that you don't have to worry about this. We have the World card here, which I have to hide, but you will have opportunities to travel. And again, with the Justice card, some of it also has to do with very positive decisions taken towards you, especially if you're dealing with like any kind of, I don't know, divorce, separation, but also even immigration could be. It could be maybe you're waiting on money that your employer owes you or something like that. Whatever it is, this Justice card showing up next to 2 to 3 of Wands is actually very positive, because if, let's just say, you were blocked before or delayed before because you couldn't travel, or you couldn't, you know, you waited on this money, like you needed it very much, or you needed that, you know, divorce case to be settled or whatever. I'm just seeing here with Justice, 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, Page of Wands, is that the door is open now, like the road is open. If it was blocked because of that, it's open now, which means, you know, 4 of Wands, there is a positive, positive outcome. And looking at this 7 of Pentacles at the bottom, it's almost like you had to wait and wait and wait and wait for so long. There was so many delays previously, but now with the 9 of Wands, everything's moving fast and you're manifesting this abundance. Like money wise, again, especially if you've been waiting maybe on some investment also to perform well, obviously not financial advice, but like If you've been waiting on something to perform well and it felt like Jesus, like when is this gonna finally happen? It's happening now, because there is this transformation that with the Six of Cups, you finally have let go of old patterns for good, whether it's doubting, being scared, not trusting, and you assume this leadership role in your life. There could also be somebody in your family, maybe even who is giving you, ooh, look at this, Empress, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. There could be somebody in your family who is giving you maybe some kind of financial support, financial help, or it could be just an opportunity, like a very big opportunity that's being presented to you, and it has to do with this Emperor-Empress dynamic. Now, for some of you, of course, it could be also like a soulmate or a partner that you're doing something really special with, but it could also be just support of people who are important to you. For some of you, literally, maybe you will have like, I don't know, like an opportunity, like somehow it's presented to you by people who are obviously Emperor, Empress, King and Queen. They are in position, right, to do that. Two of Pentacles, you got to decide what you actually want to do though. Don't doubt, don't question yourself. And yeah, I'm just getting the summer, like you will see the summer, everything just like falls into place. If you've been stagnant, if you've been wondering when will I finally be living in the kind of house I want to live, or when will I finally like change things around my house or move or go travel, it's general reading, so there's obvious different energies. This is more so to understand, you know, the kind of pattern of energy we're seeing, right? If you've been in any of these places where you've been waiting on decisions, especially by other people, if you maybe have yourself been procrastinating, solving something, was thinking like, I'll deal with it later. That little thing, I'll be honest, I know that it might not make sense to all of you, but I'm just getting that, like that little thing that you might have been procrastinating, whether it's paying off something, whether it's resolving some kind of issue, it might have been exact thing that might have been, you know, holding your process somehow back. It might seem unrelated to you. It might seem like, oh my God, it doesn't make any sense, but that's what I'm just seeing here. So yeah, that's what we see here. But overall, I'm just getting all these problems that you're dealing with now, which make you feel also kind of orphaned. You might be feeling like, what the heck? Yeah, and look at this, to be fair, showing up again. You're like, when will I finally get the, you know, the solution that I want? It is happening now. Look at this, 38, 39. And I don't know what kind of decision or solution or fairness you're waiting on. Maybe it's just to balance your like expenses. Maybe it's literal, you know, like decision of some sort. Maybe it's graduation for some people. Maybe it's travel related. But I'm just getting that once this very fair decision that you've been waiting for is there, there is this whole new life and nothing can stop you now. I don't know how it's also related to you. Maybe either traveling, maybe moving somewhere, but you're finding community of people who can support you. You are finally like seeing that you don't have to do everything alone. I think for some of you, it might have been harder before, or you felt like it's taking longer because you literally were trying to figure out how to do everything on your own. And even though it's great, right, to be independent and such, you're not meant to do everything on your own. Like, let's just get real. You can get so much more done when you have the right people. But again, for some of you, there were trust issues because you feel like, I don't know if I can trust anyone. I don't know if people are not going to let me down. So you've been walking in the circles. But let me see, all that glitters, high power. I still feel like whatever it is, even though things are not exactly what it appears to be, you're guided to where you need to be. And a lot of it will have to do with maybe some sudden truth coming out, which will, like, some of you will be traveling either closer to water or to the sea or to some kind of island. Now, obviously, it makes sense. It's summer, right? In northern hemisphere, so like it's not like summer, whatever, traveling to the water. But I see like that's somehow related, and you will see how blessed you are because you have either friends or loved ones who are very loyal to you and who want to help you. This is great. So you can just finally relax, you know, just like knowing that you're being taken care of, being at peace, knowing that, you know, like whatever is happening, we can always be in here and now. And like things are really working out for you. It's time for things to work out. Yeah, it's time. TikTok to it next to happy. It's time for you to be happy. Right. Let's just go into like love specifically. Let's see what time it is. Okay. So financial abundance is coming, especially if you right now feel like, oh my God, so many bills came up, or I have to deal with so much stuff. What are you talking about? Especially in that case, then it's like double, triple confirmation, because the sooner you will deal with something that I feel like you've been either procrastinating, avoiding, I'm not sure, like something like that, the sooner it's almost like everything opens up. Now, let's look at you and your love interest. We have here Magician. Oh, your first card, Magician. Your manifestation is here. We have here, what is this? 8 of Wands. Yeah, and it's happening fast. We have your Death, your card, Chariot. Guys, I know I said this before, but prepare to be traveling this summer. And I know for some of you, you're not even planning. I have to say, like, that's me as well. Like, I'm looking at summer and, like, I have so much stuff to do. I have no idea what I'm going to be traveling. But I keep seeing this both in astrology and in tarot cards. So that makes me think that whatever issues you're dealing with now, whatever things you're dealing with now, they're going to be somehow literally, maybe magically, you know, resolved and lifted or changed in some kind of flexible way. Maybe you have an opportunity to work remotely or something like that. I have no clue. But like I keep seeing travel, like travel, a lot of travel coming up, especially if you also have, what I was going to say, any kind of, if you have Taurus, Virgo placements, what else? If you have Sagittarius, I'm seeing placements too. Yeah, look at this, Palace of Wands. Should take one more, yes. I keep seeing this, like it's just, and I'm like, I don't even know if it makes sense to me. But yeah, it just keeps coming up. Let's see, Page of Cups. Let's look at your person. We have 7 of Coins. They've been showing up as 7 of Coins first card, 2 of Coins, and should we hide this card? Probably. Okay. We have also the Wheel of Fortune. We also have the Tree. Ooh, Tree of Life. Lovely. Very powerful today. We have, oh my God, the Lovers. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor energy. I don't know why when I'm looking at this Emperor card, I want to say, if the seas needs to part, they will. So I don't know who is parting the seas over here. Because definitely, you know, with the Emperor to the Ace of Wands, it does feel like somebody really is establishing themselves. It could be you, it could be them. But there's almost like this energy like, listen, I don't care what chaos that's been so far. I don't care what's been going on. I'm just going to establish everything. I'm going to build something. I'm going to take control. It's a very powerful card in this particular deck. Obviously, it could have to do maybe something with Jupiter in Aries. Jupiter finishes its journey through Aries now. We're going to have North Node entering Aries in July. Eclipses will start also. I mean, we had the first already eclipse on April 20th. In Aries too, so there's just something where it's like, nah, like we are building exactly what we want. We are not settling. Now, with the Magician, 8 of Wands, Death, Chariot, Palace of Wands, Page of Cups. Again, first thing is everything you're manifesting is happening very fast right now. So be like, some of you maybe were giving up and you felt like, I don't know, I've been waiting so long, I'm not sure it's coming. No. Everything I feel like is coming so fast. You just have to keep right now what they say, right? Persisting, keep being confident in what you're creating, because it's happening so fast. And I feel like once this some kind of transformation happens within you, you will be mind blown how instant everything becomes. It's almost like there was some stuff maybe previously that was, I don't want to say holding you back, but it was kind of like delaying it, because you did have to deal, I don't know what it is, but you did have to deal with something, almost like be done with it and initiate either some kind of process or deal with something so that you could move faster. And like with this Death, Chariot, Palace of Wands, Page of Cups, there is opportunities for travel that are coming up, and to be in this very abundant place where you are surrounded by people who you are sharing something either creative, spiritual, with Page of Cups could be. So everything's gonna come fast, but you just really have to, I feel like right now, whenever you watch this, if you're like, I'm still dealing with so many things, deal with all the stuff you need to deal. Like seriously, put what they say, right, ducks in a row, right? Because I'm just getting that so much stuff is gonna come up, and I think it does have to do with Jupiter in Aries, Jupiter in Taurus, starting May 16. It's like unexpectedly you get opportunities for work, for travel, so you don't want any baggage from the past to slow you down. So deal with it now. Whenever you see this, it's not too late. 7 of Coins with the 2 of Coins. This person been waiting on you. I don't know. Some of you will be like, what the heck? It's the other way around. But yeah, I'm getting your person been waiting on you. It's almost like they've been waiting either for a sign or a confirmation, or for something in their life also to finish, to end, or some kind of project also to be completed. Because here with the 7 of Coins, I'm seeing here Taurus, but I'm also seeing Saturn. So it's almost like, especially if you or they have Taurus in their chart, it's like there's been patience, but also some, not even delays, but something had to finish, so that with Jupiter in Capricorn, there could be movement forward. They could finally see how to move forward from whatever point they were in. And it's happening very fast. Somebody could have Jupiter in Capricorn in their natal chart, by the way. Like with the Wheel of Fortune, Tree of Life, Lovers, and Knight of Cups, I feel like they want to be done with something so that they could fully just embrace whatever life takes them in a spiritual way. And honestly, I'm just getting this person just wants to fall in love and like escape, run away from the world with you. Because Wheel of Fortune, Tree of Life, Lovers, and Knight of Cups, this is falling in love. This is being, they might invite you to either live with them or travel with them, or you might invite them to live with you. It could also be because Palace of Wands is on your end here. There is some kind of meeting place. There's some kind of place where you can be together. And it's like, it's very spiritual, because like things have changed, things have turned, and now it's almost like the best time ever to fall in love. There's never been a better time, I'm hearing, to fall in love. Like, let's fall in love, I'm hearing they saying. Yeah, we have here getting to know each other. We have here attraction. It's almost like the more you get to know each other, the more attracted to each other you become. And the only thing you need to do on your end is trust in your own romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And have faith in the situation too. Like, have faith in yourself, have faith in your person too. Sometimes I feel like we are so hard also on people that we are dealing with. We are almost like, you know, with Scorpio, it can be very much like, you know, this, I don't know, like this very like strict vibes. You can be very strict with your person at times. Like, again, not all of you, obviously, but you might be like sort of expecting the worst of them, and not necessarily even in a way where you expect them to like lie to you, betray you, or anything like that, even though the Scorpios do that too. But sometimes it's like, you just think, oh, they are so weak, they are unable to say no to their ex, or they are unable to step up. No, stop seeing them that way. Start seeing them as a person who is capable to deal with whatever stuff they need to deal, capable to leave behind whatever they need to leave behind, if there is such thing. Like, start seeing them as you want them to be. And again, this is different from like, oh, just being delusional, lying to yourself, but start not in a way where you're lying to yourself, but more like in a way, see that this exists in them, because otherwise, why do you even want a relationship in them, right? With them. It's like, see the higher version of them and speak to the highest of them, and that will materialize. That's just my opinion. You obviously guys do what you want. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended to see more how your person feels about you, what's coming, because I do feel like the two of you will either be moving in together, or there's just some kind of place, I don't know if it's your place or their place, where the two of you will, I don't know, it's almost, I'm getting the vibe, like elope, hide from the world, this is our place, and this is it. Like, this place, this is a free, like, this is a territory where no one else can touch us and no one else can find us. I don't know what it is. We'll take a look. Links to this in down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Love you all. Thanks so much. Bye.